Greetings and welcome to Monster Legends, and another special feeding episode. This time we're going to be feeding a little lady we picked up yesterday, actually, in the team's shop. She's new there. Got it really quickly for some reason. I'm not really sure why that is, but we're not going to argue with it. This is Uria's Bodyguard, and she's a legendary, and she's thunder, just like her general. Maybe she's better than her general, much like the pet is. We're going to find out. We're going to find out right now. Because we're going to find her home. And yes, she gets to go on the island. She can keep Maria company over here. Shocking. Utterly shocking. Alright. Okay, so let's see what she's got. Yeah, I definitely think that a new name is in order there. Yeah, I don't even know why that would be there. Anyway, this is Uria's Bodyguard. She is Thunder. She's a legendary. She seems to... I'm guessing that she's getting a rather significant buff. Yeah, looking at the stamina, I can see the stamina is a little high, so it's going to be a little hard to judge her final values here. Alright, well, she does seem to have a decent power. She's speedier. Her life is probably going to be middle of the road, but again, it's really hard to tell because sometimes the buffs can actually change different stats at different percentages. So, like I said, we're just going to have to try to feel it from here, right? Okay, so anyway, let's check out the skills. But she does seem to be speedier than she is powerful, which could be very interesting depending on what her skills are. So let's see. We got Love Sparks. This is low physical damage to one enemy. And then we have Magical Electricity. Deals moderate thunder damage to one enemy. Okay, is she going to be a damage dealer? I don't know. That doesn't make any sense if she's actually speedy. So anyway, and that one target of destruction there we just saw, her special skill, Proton Projection. Deals insane thunder damage to one enemy, applies mega stun to one enemy. Alright, so that's really going to mess one dude's day up really badly. During one particular tough battle, as a soldier in the Thunder troops, this monster heroically stepped in front of an attack meant for General Uria. Since then, she has never left his side. Deeply dedicated to her general and his troops, nothing and no one gets past her. Okay, so, dedicated, brave. Let's see what she's got. First of all, we have to get her to a little older than that. She's a little young to be in battle. Okay, there she goes. Okay. She's electric. Let's see what kind of skills she's got. Alright, level 7. Electric Augmentation. Applies double damage to one ally. That's not bad for a first skill, especially if it's a one-round cooldown. Okay, is she going to be Buffy? I guess we're going to find out. Maybe that should be her name, Buffy. We'll see. Anyway, let's get to level 10, her next skill. Bat Torula? Gives 30% stamina to one ally. Okay, she does seem to be kind of supporty, at least in the beginning here. Okay, kind of interesting, kind of interesting. And let's continue to level 15 to see what other skills she has. Uria's Rush. Deals moderate special damage to one enemy. Alright, well, we'll just throw that up there. That's not so bad. No cooldown on that. Special damage. It's early, though. It's very early. Alright, so let's continue to level 20. Focus Outburst. Applies damage boost to all allies. Applies precision to all allies. Okay, that's interesting. That's not a bad little boost, especially early on. Alright, so... I'm going to throw it up there. I don't think that's something we're going to keep in the end. I could be wrong about that. I'd like to think we get something better. I mean, that's kind of okay, but I got to figure we'll probably get something a little better because we got that one a little early. If I'm wrong, you know what? I'm going to throw it in for there just in case I am wrong. Just in case I am wrong, I'm going to throw it in because we're not going to keep a one target 30% stamina increase. I can't see that one ever. Right. Alright, so we're going to level 25 and her final form. Spark Barrage. Deals heavy special damage to one enemy, 50% chance of applying blind. Okay, that's definitely a good replacement for that one. And there's no reason not to take it because it's more damage, it gives blindness, and it's got the same cooldown. It's just one little itty bitty bit of stamina more, so yeah, we're going to keep that. And there she is, her final form. Okay, somebody should probably take her name and move it up a little since she's like, or move her down or something. Yeah, she doesn't seem to be too happy about that either. Yeah, I mean, placement is everything. I would suggest moving her down, guys. Just saying. Anyway, let's continue to level 30. More skills! Reverse Flow. Removes all negative status effects from one ally. Applies energy regeneration to one ally. I mean, stamina regeneration, that is good. I mean, if that applied to the entire group, that would be very good. I'm going to put that up there since there's virtually no chance I'm going to keep it, and I don't want it coming back. Alright, so let's continue to level 35. Unstoppable Current. Removes all negative status effects from all allies. Applies immunity to freeze and possession. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, but what am I taking out for? I guess I have to take this one. Oh, double damage is nice. But it's single target. See, this one is damage boost and precision. So if I had to choose one, I'm going to pick that one there, you know. I still don't know what she's going to end up with, so I'm just kind of guessing at the moment, right? But we don't have much further to go, though. Level 40. Sight Fulmination. Deals very heavy special damage to one enemy. Applies blind to one enemy. 1 round cooldown. Alright, so this is a replacement for this one. And I don't see any reason not to take it. This one, the old one, was a 0 cooldown. That's the only reason you would take it. But this one is just so much better, and it's only a 1 round cooldown, so yeah, I'm taking that. I am growing a little bit concerned here, though. Just saying. So, we got 4 more shots? 40? 45? Yeah, pretty much. Alright, let's go to level 45. See what else she's got. Spark Barrage. We just got rid of that one. And now I'm starting to get concerned. Alright, to level 50. Okay, Empower Barrage. Applies double damage to all allies. Ooh, that's tricky, isn't it? You have to take it. You have to... I mean, the thing about it is damage boost is really nice. 50%, right? Oh, but it lasts for 3 turns. That is so very hard. Precision is... I mean, the thing about it is that if you miss, what good is it in the first place? I mean, double damage is great, so much better, but it lasts for 1 turn, and what happens if you miss? Whereas the 50% damage boost that we have here lasts 3 turns, and for 2 of those turns you're going to have precision, so your chances are you're not going to miss unless you have a major debuff on you. This is hard, but I'm going to keep the one that I have. Alright, so let's go. I'm really hoping we get at least 1 zinger here at 55. No! Okay, so... last chance? At level 60? Spark Barrage. I'm kind of confused here. I am. I'm a little bit on the confused part. Alright. I don't see anywhere to actually put this. This one here. I mean... I only have 1 attack. I mean, that's the thing. I only have 1 attack. I was hoping for some kind of a thing that would attack the group or would do something else. I mean, we don't even get a stun. And she does a mega stun for her special skill. Removes all negative... Okay. Okay, that's for 1 ally. Okay, this one here... removes all negative... Okay, this is... yeah, removes all negative status effects, applies immunity to freeze and possession. Alright, so this one can be very useful. Can be in certain fights. Very situational, though. This one is very good. Possibly your best skill. But, I mean, we've seen better on some other creatures. Incognita specifically. I mean, she has this exact same one. The difference is that it's double damage. And this is a good skill. But I mean, it's not exactly character defining, you know what I mean? I'm wondering whether or not we just haven't seen something or not. I'm just going to stick with what I have. All right, but you know what? I'm hoping that there's something here that we just got very unlucky and didn't see. Reverse flow, power barrage, heavy damage. No, we've seen everything. I would have to say that I consider her to be incomplete. I mean, I do. I consider her to be incomplete. I mean, I'm not asking for a group attack here. I'm asking for an attack that does something else. I mean, even the one I just turned away, you know, it was a 50% chance of blindness as opposed to a 100% chance of blindness. Well, I should say not a 100% chance. So, I mean, she seems incomplete. It's really hard to define who she is. And you know, the funny part about it is that her cost was more than double that of Halter's Bodyguard, the previous one. But she is so much less than that other character. So she just seems incomplete. All right, let's take a look at her skills. First of all, let's look at her final stats. Again, these are very distorted because of a buff she's getting. She's getting like the buff on the tree there. So, all right, so the power probably going to be okay. I mean, basically, she gets more speed than she gets power, right? So she's meant to be fast. Not incredibly fast, but faster, right? I mean, because again, we're getting a buff. We don't really know what the percentages are. And life is pretty much middle of the road. She's probably going to come up around 10,000, something like that. And of course, stamina is usually 140. She makes money. She makes good money. You know, a lot of them these days are getting cut down on the revenue generation, about half that. But she's in there. She's got the money. All right, let's look at these skills. There really wasn't a lot of selections here, so I'm not really sure what it wants me to do. All right, let's look at them. All right, this is reverse flow. Removes all negative status effects from one ally, applies energy regeneration to one ally. Now, I could have lost this one. The problem is there's nothing else to put in its place. There really isn't. I mean, I could get the lower version of the next skill, but I mean, it doesn't do anything different. All it allows me to do is just have a 0 cooldown hit. It's a decent hit, but it has a 50% chance of doing what the next one does all of the time, which is, this is sight illumination. Deals very heavy special damage to one enemy, applies blind to one enemy target. Right. This is good skill, but this is the only attack I ended up with. I mean, the only physical attacks she seems to get is this one chain. I mean, you have to get, if you want something else that's going to do damage, you'd have to get a lower version of this. So I'm not really sure why that is. She just needs something else. You know, even if that other attack maybe did a stun or a daze or something else. Maybe shocked or something. I don't know. Just something else. I mean, she doesn't have a thunder attack. She doesn't have a thunder attack. She's got special damage attacks. I mean, how far down do you have to go before you actually get... Hold it a second. Double damage? Okay, you have to go all the way back here. Was this the one she started the game? Yeah, that is the one she started the game with. That's the one she started the game with. That's her only thunder attack. Who designed this character? I mean, it's a thunder creature, but it doesn't have any thunder attacks. What the heck? All right, let's continue. So then we have this one. Unstoppable Current. Removes all negative status effects from all allies. Applies immunity to freeze and possession to all targets. Situationally, that could be very useful. Situationally, I mean, it purges negative status effects, which is always a good thing if you guys get zonked or something like that. And I believe the one thing that I missed here was her trait. She has a 20% chance of effects not affecting her. She's hardened. So I missed that originally. I believe most of the bodyguards have that one. And, I mean, this is a good enough skill, but it's hardly class defining. I mean, this could be very useful, but, I mean, if there's nothing on the other side of the the battlefield that's freezing or doing possession, it's not really very useful. And in order for these to really be useful, this person would have to be going first, really first. I mean, if you see somebody over there who's denial and they have possession, then you want this skill being done before that one. All right, and then finally we have Focus Outburst. Applies damage boost to all allies, applies precision to all allies. Now, this makes me wonder whether or not I was supposed to take the double damage in addition to this, to stack them. Do this one and then do the other one. Maybe that's what's supposed to go in the first slot. But I mean, again, this is not something that she can take advantage of. And this skill, while it's good, I've seen better. Incognita's has a buff like this, only it's double damage. So I just don't understand what's going on with this character. It seems incomplete. It doesn't have a thunder damage attack. What is going on here? I don't understand. It's really hard to judge this character because it just feels incomplete. If there's any character that I think needs repair, it's this one immediately because it's just broken. It's innately broken. I just don't know what they were trying to go for here. Did they want somebody who's going to be completely support? Halter's Bodyguard was incredible support, but very useful support. There's not a lot here that's really like, wow, that's awesome. There really isn't. I can't see putting this in a battlefield. It's just not good for anything. We have characters that are far better at everything that it does. I just don't understand. I don't understand. Anyway, well, if you're going to play this character, you're probably going to want speed. I'm guessing you're going to want speed. None of these, basically for this one, for this one you need speed. This one too for the single target blindness, but you probably, it's only got one damaging attack, so I don't know if you want to put damage on it for that one attack. But this one's a mess. This one is just a mess. I just don't even know what they were thinking about this one. So I don't even know if I can throw this into testing. This makes Heyman look good. Really. This really does make Heyman look powerful and overpowered, really. I just don't know what they're going on. The other bodyguards that I've seen have all been good. This one is not good. Very broken. Needs fixing. Please fix this. So anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya.